I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
When Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Everybody that's in 168, you know, I'm coming for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Charlo, Caleb Plant, Canelo, I'm coming for all of them.
Canelo, hell of a fighter. But it's my personal opinion, he's ducking Benavidez.
I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
David Benavidez.
Yo, he used to be.
This brother right here, I'd like to see Canelo against somebody like that.
I definitely like punishing and hurting individuals. That's what I love to do.
And now Benavidez unloading.
I got a lot of power too, and I throw punches and bunches, and I don't get tired.
Good jab, leads with the right, and there's that hand speed.
I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. I can beat Canelo tomorrow, and I can beat Charlo tomorrow too.
The big Charlo want to get it too? So Charlo would be the alternative? He don't want to get in the ring with me because he's a pussy, that's why.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've never liked Caleb Plant. It's never been a secret. I never liked Caleb Plant. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend right now. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm here to knock people out. And if you don't want to get knocked out, don't mention my name. In this game, it really is kill or be killed. You know, it's either you or me, and I pick me all the time.
Finish him.
SDS Promotions.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Damn, I don't know how long my intro finished. I was getting that coffee. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another one. What is today? It is Wednesday, hump day. Hopefully you're getting over that hump. We're going to be talking some boxing today. Pat Bandero, I'm putting out the call, man. This is what you wanted. You Benavidez fans wanted us to start the Benavidez promotion early. And you know what? You're right. Usually Devin Haney fights, man, I'm promoting a month out, 30 days out. I think this fight is less than 30 days out, clearly, because it is May 2nd. And I don't know that it's getting the hype it deserves here on this particular show. But we're going to do our due diligence. We're going to do our part and talk about the good cruiserweight bout where David the Mexican Monster attempts to go up in weight to cruiserweight and take on Zurdo Ramirez. Now, Zurdo obviously started his career, I believe, at 160, 168, somewhere around there. But he's a full-fledged cruiserweight these days. And he's got some cruiserweight power. His only loss, if I'm not mistaken, which I am navigating to BoxRec at the moment, but I'm pretty sure his only loss comes at the hands of Dimitri Bivol. You know, once upon a time, I picked against him versus Jesse Hart. Jesse Hart, the slick boxer, back then, both men on Top Rank. And in that first fight, I said, well, damn. Jesse might be able to get him in this rematch. That was a long time ago. Since then, Zurdo's done nothing but continue to win in pretty dominating fashion. I think this is the best his body looks at cruiserweight. He was always a bit pudgy at the other weight classes. But looking better here. He holds the win over Chris Billingsmith, who just signed a Zoo for boxing. Also beat Arslan Gulamarian. Joe Smith Jr. has that loss to Dimitri Bivol. Beat Yaneski Gonzalez, Sullivan Barrera, Tommy Karpensi, Jesse Hart. But there isn't a David Benavidez there. No one with the pressure of a David Benavidez, but that's really today's conversation. Are we going to get the same David? Will we still receive the same Mexican monster? And I question that specifically because of the 25-pound gain. Will we lose some of that David Benavidez volume because he's gaining 25 pounds? And remember, you just got to weigh in at 200. What is David going to be on fight night, guys? Right? So he says he's not ready for heavyweight. He says he's coming back down, but his body's never felt this. You know? He's in the 200s, and he's going to cut to 200. He's 200 plus. He's going to cut down to 200 to make the 200-pound catch weight. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see, does he slow down? Do we lose what we love about the Mexican monster, which is his high output, his activity, his work rate? That's what we love. So this is what we're talking about. We have a poll going on already on our community page. And we're asking, Benavidez jumps to 200 versus Zurdo on May 2nd, which is Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know, I wish I would have saved the video of him saying if he could get the win in dominant fashion or knockout, he steals these dates. But Benavidez is jumping up to 200 versus Zurdo. Can his volume survive the power of Zurdo's cruiserweight force? All right, so the question is simple. I added a bunch of shit, but the question is simple. Can his volume survive the power? 56% already believe yes, he overwhelms, and he is the Monster 2.0 at cruiserweight. 4% believe no, stamina drains him. 12% says Ramirez upsets him. 28% decision grind, Benavidez edges it. And Allen says Bivol made Zurdo look stupid. Imagine David, what he would do. But again, that was at a lower weight class. Bivol was able to use his size, speed, and range. This is, you know, many more pounds. A lot more slowed down. So this is what we're talking about, man. Can David handle the the cruiserweight power? Will he lose that volume? David Benavidez is 31-0, 25 KOs. Benavidez's last stoppage was obviously the bloody and battered Anthony Yarde, who was a natural 175-pounder, been at that division for a while. So that's what the people had been looking for, right? Since Benavidez ascended to 174, the knockouts seemed to disappear when he faced Alexander Gvozdyk, and then the up-and-coming dangerous contender that everybody was labeling the Mexican monster destroyer in David Morrell also went to decision. And that one went to decision just because Morrell was too tough for his own good. That fight clearly needed to be stopped. Morrell really should have been saved in that particular fight because, man, he took some punishment that probably is going to change him. So, yeah, man. You got to get you a good team. Because, man, who knows what Morrell left in the ring that night. But since that knockout of Anthony Yarde, David hasn't scored a knockout since the one of Demetrius Andrade, which that was Andrade moving up in weight. So many aren't going to put as much stock into that as they should. But those are the two stoppages. So again, we question, will he lose something moving up 25 pounds? Because clearly, them stoppages are starting to disappear, but what he always has is the volume. But with an extra 25 pounds, does the punching speed, does the volume punching slow down? So this is today's topic. It's going to be a short show as well. Got to take my wife to the airport. So make sure to get in early so you don't feel like you didn't get an opportunity to voice your opinion. Speaking of opinions, let me go ahead and open up Zoom and put that link in the description for anybody that does want to call in and let us know their thoughts on whether you believe David's going to lose something moving up in weight. Hopefully he doesn't lose that signature volume. Power I can see because, you know, that's just life. Moving up in weight, not everybody carries it. Not everybody is able to carry that weight, should I say. And then retain the power. But I got the link. I'm putting that in the description for anybody interested in calling in via landline, via cell phone, via Zoom link as well. We got Discord rocking and rolling. And the number you see across the screen is the correct number, but the code is incorrect. We're changing that in T-minus 5 seconds. So give it a few. Also, that code and number updated in the description already. Make sure you just refresh. This way you can see the change. It's also changed across the screen as well. If you're on X Spaces, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. That also helps with the visibility. We need those retweets and those reposts to get some more people. to get that visibility and to help you get through that work day. We're going to go ahead and put a poll here on our live chat, power chat. And, I thought we had Roger. Looks like he dropped off. We're going to go with, since we already got the one on the community in terms of the volume, I feel like asking who wins is too simple. Everybody's picking Benavidez. So we'll ask what's the biggest risk at 200 pounds for Benavidez. Maybe that makes it a little more, I don't know, entertaining, intriguing. Because at 200, I believe, obviously he could lose the speed that we're all in love with. He could lose the volume. Clearly power. So, But can't forget stamina as well. Stamina might be the first thing to go. You're packing on muscle. I'm sure they're not just going to let him be a fat guy and gain those 25 pounds of blubber. I would assume they're going to try and put on 25 pounds of muscle, which Anthony Yard himself will tell you requires more oxygen. And if you require more oxygen, you can probably, show signs of losing stamina. But we also got to consider that maybe he just dominates, so I do have to put that as a option. He is the Mexican monster. Shout out to Miles. I see you, champ. So, all right, that poll's live on our YouTube. For anybody that wants to vote on that. And again, we have that, does Benavidez keep his volume, kind of on the community page, but I'll put that one also on X. Get a different platform. Damn, this is interesting. I got to see this. Look at my algorithm. I went to X to do the poll. This is the video that I see. Titled, 2 days ago, Manny Pacquiao was asked who would win between Devin Haney and Margarito. That is the toughest fight of Devin Haney's life. I don't know that he could win that fight. I want to see what Pacquiao says. Is he going to be realistic and, I guess, tell the truth, right? There's two versions of Margarito's career. There's pre-hand wraps, post-hand wraps. Both are tough versions, let me tell you, because that Cotto rematch was still tough for Cotto. People that try to act like it wasn't, they capping. They probably Cotto fans. That was still tough. With Margarito's eye looking crazy the way that it did, it was still a tough fight for Cotto. So, yeah, man. I want to hear what Pacquiao got to say as a guy that fought Margarito and I believe got a broken rib. Damn, what made them bring this up? That's funny. And this is funny because that fantasy fight wouldn't matter on this show. But you're sitting there with a legend that fought Margarito. Then Margarito has that nasty track record for cheating. And only Paul Williams is known to have beat him pre-hand wraps. This is a damn interesting clip for a hardcore of my age, I tell you that. Because I lived that Margarito career. That man was this absolute beast. I seen him rip a motherfucker's ear off on ESPN Friday Night Fights with punches. So
the old fighters would do against these young fighters. We're calling it Pacquiao Pick'em. Here we go, the first one. What would happen if Antonio Margarito fought Devin Haney? You fought and beat Margarito. Beat him up.
Devin Haney will beat Margarito.
Why?
Whoa!
Speed has a power.
Get the fuck out of here.
See how a lot of guys, the older...
I'm going to be real, I don't know, man. Yo, Margarito would not allow himself to be clinched by Haney for starters. He would be like fucking, he's just so, you know what I'm saying? And I never seen anyone outbox Margarito. Mosley had to fight fire with fire. Paul Williams, fire with fire. Cotto, you seen that shit. Back foot mentality don't work. He ended up on a Puerto Rican knee. I don't know what they talking about. I'm going to be real. That's why I wanted that Floyd fight. How was he going to teach us how to crack that code without being hit the way he did Canelo?
Fighters will always say the guy he fought was better than the new guy. Pacquiao will shoot you straight. Okay. Yes. How about Oscar De La Hoya versus Ryan Garcia?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah. Oscar De La Hoya in his prime.
Hell yeah, Oscar over Ryan. Are you kidding me? He had a fucking decent jab, for God's sakes. You know, he'd keep Brian busy all day. But I'm shocked. Shout out to Pacquiao. I didn't expect that one. I don't know. I seen Margarito fight. That motherfucker ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. That is a tough fight for Devin Haney, for real. Alex Vega, buenos dias.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
How you doing today? Feel good?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. So in regards to the topic, can he handle cruiserweight power? I think that's a decent question to ask. I think when we talk about power, right, people are going to say, all right, well, has he been hurt? Has he been knocked down? Everyone remembers the knockdown in the 12th round of his first championship fight. So that was at 68. And then at 75, there was the Morrell hurt him in the corner. I think it was the 4th round. Or you can say buzzed him. His body reacted, however you want to word it. There was a reaction to a punch and a scored knockdown that from replay looked like more of a trip or a push, but was still scored a knockdown. So it is a fair question to ask. I don't know if Zurdo will be the guy to answer that due to him being a guy that's moved up from 68 to cruiserweight. He hasn't shown like big power at cruiserweight either, but he is established there. He's had a few fights. I believe he's had three or four fights above a light heavyweight. So he's settled. He's a little fleshy looking, but his body frame always showed you he can handle more weight, Zurdo. People always talk about David Benavidez, how he's a big guy, he cuts a lot of weight. But, honestly, when I look at his frame, I don't think he's meant to be walking around at 230, but I just think that's his habits outside of camp. When he is outside of camp, the thing is, and that's why he has these 6 months camps. So he stays in shape. He has to stay, I think, in that boxing workout mentality to stay within his fighting weight of, before 68, 275. So it'll be interesting to see how they build his body to take on a unified cruiserweight champion. What also is another funny layer to me is the conversations about him dropping back down. So of course that's going to affect how he settles his body for this next bout. Because you mentioned it about how he's going to build his muscle. And then also, depending on how they build that, is what's the time frame for his next 75-pound fight, and how are they going to go ahead and after that, how they're going to take it off. So how you build it is going to affect how you take it off, I believe. I feel pretty confident in saying that. It's not a fight. This fight here is not a fight I ever called for at this time, I would say. I wanted to see Benavidez keep at 75 because I want to see him against a Bivol or even a better Beef. The issue is as soon as Benavidez came into the Turkey League, Better Beef and Bivol are going outside of the Turkey money, and allegedly are lining up for an all Russian battle with Russian backing, Russian money, which is going to be allegedly too much to turn down. They already prolonged their matchup due to the issues with the finances, and we had Turkey come on the show and seem to be dismissive and kind of laugh off about this imaginary Russian deal that was supposed to take place. But it seems to be real due to Better Be pulling out of his last fight. We'll see if that affects future Turkey business. And Bivol coming back, getting his warm up fight, his mandatory. Kind of funny, right? To have a mandatory fight be a warm up. Not to say that it hasn't been happening for years, but you would think with sanctioning bodies and guys supposed to be earning their way to rankings that they should be more proven guys. Yet the only fight I know, Michael Effort, I think that's his name. He's like a French guy or something that he's had was against Jean Pascal, who's been above 40 years old and past his prime for a minute. But shout out to these great sanctioning bodies for producing this wonderful mandatory fight that is seen as a tune-up to fight, for Bivol to fight a non-mandatory. No, shout out to them, man. That's exciting stuff. But yeah, I'm interested to see how Benavidez approaches this fight. He builds his body,
Shit, my
and like you
bad.
said, his fight style. It's good. Um, yeah, will the volume go down? I think a lot of people feel the volume's been different at 75. He doesn't feel like such a whirlwind. He's not being able to overwhelm 75 pounders as consistently through the rounds as he was before at 68. Um, he's not going to be able to bully cruiserweights. He's not. Yeah, he's 6'1", 6'2", but you look at these cruiserweights, they're 6'2" and wide shouldered, bigger, thicker legs. Cruiserweights are no joke. They're just a weight cut away from being heavyweights, honestly. So I think the guy to give him problems physically is Jaya Pataya. Jaya Pataya is bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic, and has Olympic pedigree. Benavidez is obviously more advanced, but that physical, when you get to these heavier weights, strength, power, that shit matters way more than skills, unfortunately. And Benavidez is a very skilled fighter. Before I questioned it, but when you go through his recent run since I think it was the plant fight. I mean, you can't say that he's not one of the best fighters in the world. How he approaches these fights, how he's been overwhelming guys, how he's been able to deal with alleged injuries and powering through and beating guys that are, now they're bigger and stronger at light heavyweight. A lot of them, Vostik, Morel was stronger. Um, Faster feet, whatever it may be. Vostik was moving around. Yard was a big puncher. He overwhelmed the shit out of him. Yeah, I mean, listen, him moving up the cruiserweight, it's interesting. I wish the timing was different, but this isn't like his 68 where he could, a lot of people felt that he was maybe pump faking the Canelo fight, which I disagree. But with Bivol and Better, like I said, he comes into the fold. All of a sudden, Bivol and Better Beaver out the fold. It's just bad timing. It's unfortunate. It kind of leaves him in a spot where he wants to break through. He feels that he deserves everything. So it comes to what kind of moves can we make to make history, to stick out? What can we do to make us different than everyone else that we're being grouped with, and break through to be with the other guys that are at the top? The Bivols, the Canelos, to the Shakurs. What can we do? And this is that move. So I was a little surprised Golden Boy did it because it was if and when, because I think Benavidez wins. Zurdo loses. What's the plan? Is it that maybe this is his last fight of his deal? Has he been pushing for a big money fight? Is this to make sure they keep away from Jaya Pataya? Well, I don't know. I don't have those answers. But what I do know is May 2nd, I have my DAZN Ultimate package. I turn my card back on. They actually, so what you do is you cancel your card, right? They try to pull the payment. Yeah, y'all putting out a game. And after a couple times that they can't pull it, they just cancel your contract and you just restart a new one. I've done it twice. It's been no issue. And now we back on the Ultimate plan. And after this, because I want the Benavidez fight. I want the Fabio Wardley Dubois because I got to see my boy Jared Anderson prove to everybody that he is the best American heavyweight. And yeah, probably after that I'll cancel it again and fire stick whatever I want until I get two good events for me to be paying $50. Again, that's more than Netflix. I think Netflix just went up. I think we're pushing 20, 26, $28. I have the highest tier. I got a lot of people in the house that watch it. We want the top quality when it comes to Netflix. But yeah, this is almost double Netflix the zone is. And I'm not getting my money's worth. I'm the only one that watches it. And watching Ben Whitaker fight Brian Suarez isn't really validating shit, or Wilder Chisora can't be the big event for that month, and you're pulling $50 from me. But yeah, man, that's my call. I think the fight hype will get better as time goes on, and it is still a good fight. All right, man. Appreciate the time. By the head to this, you already know. BT.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. It's the mayor.
Yow.
Yo.
What up, though? What up, though? Yeah, man. Shout out to Vega, man. He see the vision with my guy, Jared Anderson, the next greatest American heavyweight. Come on, man. He know what the fuck going on. Solomon Dakers is in trouble, but that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. Shout out to the topic, man. I think man can handle cruiserweight power, shit like that. And the guy that he going to, like Zurdo, I wouldn't necessarily classify him as no power puncher or no shit like that. Like last time when the fuck was the last time you remember Zurdo even getting a knockout through? Because last guy I really remember him knocking out was my man Barrera back in I don't even know how long ago that shit was. That had to have been a couple years. He's not known as no knockout.
Yeah,
guy.
but he's a cruiserweight fighting real cruiserweights. This is a 168 pounder that had 2 fights at 75 moving up. Essentially over 25 pounds to be with a dude that's naturally a cruiserweight at this point. So, yeah, there is going to be a power difference, or there could be.
I don't see it that way because at one point in time, that was Zurdo. He was 168.
Yeah, for sure.
Light heavyweight.
But he was cruiserweight. But he was also, treated well. Look, Joe Smith was his first fight. That dude wasn't a cruiserweight.
No, that was light heavyweight. Wasn't that light heavyweight?
No.
That was cruiserweight?
That was cruiser.
Shit. See, that's what I'm saying.
Then Gorlamine, he won that fight, and that was a natural dude, but, German level. Billy Smith, domestic
saying,
level. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really been in there with them who's.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why
I mean, didn't he fight Dortitos? Wait, I'm wrong. Yeah, he fought Dortitos. You get that off. He fought Dortitos.
Yeah, he got that off. Shout out to Dr. Knockout. I used to fuck with him back in the day. Shout out to him. But yeah, man, I just don't see Zurdo as no knockout artist. He ain't no power puncher like that. So I think Benavidez would be all right in this fight. Like when he get to, and like I say, man, cruiserweight and 160 is the worst 2 divisions in boxing. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them shits is pretty barren. So if you get through Zurdo, the Jai Apataya, you probably not gonna get that fight. Shout out to Zuffa Boxing. They playing hot potato and shit with the belt, so he probably not gonna get that fight. So it's like, I mean, shit, he get through this. I don't even, Ness, how I'm right. My plans for Benavidez. He get through Zurdo, you already know what the fuck I want. I want him up there at heavyweight instantly. So it's like, you get through this fight, yeah, I see you on the bigger and better things, man. That's when we get to talk about can he handle punching power and shit like that. When he get up there to heavyweight like he say he want to go to. So with the Zurdo shit, yeah, man, I expect him to win the fight. I don't expect him to be put on his pockets or no shit like that. And I don't expect Zurdo to punch on motherfucker like that. If anything, it's gonna be, you feel me, a display of boxing. You feel me? And I expect Benavidez to come with the violence. Fuck the boxing. You feel me? Violence over science. That's how I'm coming with Benavidez. But yeah, man, I hope this is a good fight and shit. I know it's what May 2nd. That's Cinco de Mayo and shit, the weekend and whatnot. Yeah, man. Hope everybody had their Modelos and they tequila out, man. You feel me? And they go crazy. Cause I fuck with Benavidez. I really caught myself the other day, like, damn. I don't miss too many Benavidez fights, man. I fuck with gang. He one of the few fighters in the game where I gotta make sure that I'm sitting in front of a TV to watch my nigga get down. So yeah, man. Shout out to Benavidez. I hope you get it done. Yeah, we don't miss.
I don't know. Let me see. I gotta see what fight didn't I watch live.
You feel me? Cause I got to think,
definitely Yard, Morrell, Alexander Usyk, Andre Plant, Lemieux, Chiron.
Exactly.
Ellis, Angulo, Darrell.
Yeah, man.
I watched them all live.
That's a fact.
Maybe not the rematch. I don't know that I watched the rematch Graville live. I can't remember that.
I don't think I watched that live. I can't remember.
Can't remember I watched that live.
How long ago was that fight, though? Let me know when that fight was. The Graville rematch.
Graville rematch, 2018, February 17th.
See, he didn't got about that. See, look at that. He done damn near got a decade out of me of making sure that I catch all his motherfucking fights. So we fucking with Benavidez in this house. Shout out to him, man. He one of the guys. He one of the guys. And for the record, Ness, I heard you play that Manny Pacquiao clip, man. I ain't gonna lie. That had me salad. To me, that just shows that Pacquiao and Devin Haney that shit bubbling, gang. That shit is upcoming to me. That right there tells me that Manny Pacquiao and Devin Haney is about to get it on, man. I've been screaming for that for about 2 years now. Like I say, Dev, don't do it. You feel me? You shouldn't have been fucking with Ryan from the beginning. But now you getting in the ring with Pacquiao. I still want that fight. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Last time I seen Pacquiao, he gave Barrios a run for his money. So
money.
Yeah, man. So I think that's a viable option for Devin Haney right now because it's looking, man on ice right now, and everybody else is tied up. Why not go get the Pacquiao fight? But I think that's why your man Pacquiao was giving him what they call it, the ultimate deference. Let's say that. You feel me? Saying that he would beat Margarito. Because I'm with you, Ness. I don't know that Devin Haney would win that fight against Margarito.
Tough ass fight.
You just heard me. Violence over science, goddammit. And Margarito was damn sure bringing violence in that motherfucker.
Tough fight.
So yeah, man. That right there got me encouraged that's the fight that we finna get. Manny Pacquiao and Devin Haney. But shout out to TBV. You feel me? Shout out to Toledo, Ohio, man. My guys, man. Midwest Mafia shit. Oh. Alicia Bumgardner, real quick. Midwest, you part of the Midwest Mafia, my baby, but you bugging the fuck out saying that Michaela Mayer would beat Clarissa Shields.
Yo, they so catty is nasty. It's like really a turn off how catty they is. They just diminishing each other.
That's crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. But yeah, man, shout out to her. Can't wait to watch her perform this Friday. I'm into this shit. We gonna beat what is it, Bo Ray Me? However the fuck you say her name.
Bo Ray Me, Faso Lady.
You hear me? She goes down in flames. But shout out to the
Bo Ray Me showed up to the media workout.
I seen that.
That shit was looking crazy. I'm like, yo, is she like a K-pop celebrity fan? And I ain't know who she was with that gray hair, and then she's so white, blonde hair, and she's so white. Right. Her face and her hair like the same color. I'm like,
she
what
in
the
that
fuck?
Bitch scouting. She in that bitch scouting. I ain't mad at her. Shit, I ain't mad at you. That's how I say. She's trying to no stone unturned. You feel me? I'm fucking with you. She's trying to see what's going on. But shout out to her. Shout out to Alicia, man. I hope you put her away though, man. Shout out to the gang. Y'all be cool, man.
Be cool. Discord available. X Spaces available. Landline rocking and rolling in the 240. 240. Who this? Unmute. In the 240.
Yo, this is Gaddy. Can you hear me?
Gaddy, what up?
What's good, man? This is Gaddy. I just joined, man, from MVT Media in there.
Appreciate you.
Okay,
you Yancey? No, Miles boy, right? You want to be a ref?
Yeah, that's my man MJ. Yeah.
Did you
I'm trying to rep Border Wars, man.
Did you talk to Malcolm, man? He helps everybody in the community. He's got over 100 and something amateur fights. He's one of the lead officials in our community.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, and he's definitely looking out. So I'm fast tracking so I can get on. Man.
Let's go. Salute.
But I just wanted to at least say something about that because I'm definitely trying to ref Border Wars. But as far as the topic, like I got a chance a few times to see the Mexican Monster train in Miami.
Okay.
And like what people don't realize is there's like niggas that were fat boys and got skinny, they got different power. Like he got different power and stamina. So like I think he's gonna run through cruiserweight, to be honest. Of course he's gonna have adversity, but watching him train, he trained different and he hit different. So I think it's gonna carry him far. I don't think it's necessary for him to move up to heavyweight yet. Like he's kind of making his own legacy right now. So yeah, that's all I got on that topic, man. I definitely want to just hit you about reffing for real, man.
Nah, bruh, get your book and you in there. We gonna make sure you get that work. We know the officials, so they'll make sure you get your hours.
Hey, say less. Now
we know the OIC is what I meant to say.
Yeah, now I'm getting that done ASAP. Like I'll be ready when that time comes in July.
All right. Appreciate you.
And I appreciate you, man.
For sure.
All right.
Discord available, X Spaces available if you want to call in on your landline, your cell phone. That number's in the description. It's also going across the screen. Discord, we got that rocking. I think I got to do a new X Spaces link, which I'll handle right now. In the meantime, in between time, we got Al. Takes me 365 days to get a physical bay. Dude's scared to go to the doctor and find out if they healthy and shit. Bro, when you find out your balls falling out because you took too long to get there.
Spinning this narrative, man. You're always spinning the narrative.
I'm just saying, why is it taking so long to go get checked out, man?
I got a doctor's appointment May 20th.
Man, who the fuck gets a doctor's appointment a month out? Your ball gonna fall out by then. When you show up to the doctor with your balls in your hand, you better tell him it's his fault for making a fucking appointment a month out.
That's the closest one I can get without having it.
Who the fuck is that? Dr. 90210? That motherfucker got a book a month out. And I ain't gonna front. I know that shit exists because that happened to my wife. She was looking for a primary care doctor out here. And it was like February, they told her ass something in late April. I said, man, if you don't send them to fucking hell, there's too many doctors out here, man. Y'all crazy waiting a month. That motherfucker got gold gloves when he touch you.
Hey, man. Hey, California, you gotta wait for everything, man.
Get your ass in the goddamn doctor so you get this fight. Cause bust him up on your ass.
You know, so
he ready. He want to fight. He want a book. I can show his DMs right now. He sent me flights. Like, yo, can I lock this in? I'm like, bruh, lock it in. But I don't believe in now. Just saying. But go ahead, man. Do your thing. You're going to get this every day. You're going to get this every day till you produce a physical.
All I need is the physical. I'm already in the gym. I'm only doing 2 times a week right now.
2? Come on, the minimum is 3. The minimum is 3.
Well,
I'm just saying. Just saying, if you want to get some type of muscle, you want at least 3 days in that gym. The minimum. I ain't seen one video, one doctor, one fitness influencer recommend twice a week. That ain't gonna get it done. Just saying, but hey, 2 is a start. 2 is a start. Do your thing, Al. Do your thing.
You know, just now getting to the boxing gym. And this is my...
Rocky, send me the information right now. You got my number. I need that. We need a fight for Bust Him Up.
It's my second week. Probably next week, probably have some for you. Right now I'm working on my jab and my hooks. So.
You and Wolf,
But
you
yeah.
and Wolf the fight to make. I won't set you up with Bust 'em Up or K-Banger. You fool for them. But you and Wolf, that's the scrap of the year. Oh, you fool right now for them guys. Come
on. It's cool though. I like when people doubt me. I like when people doubt me. That makes me work even more harder.
Yeah, you gotta work hard. Gotta work hard. See, I done stepped it up, man. I got the vest on, man. You gotta work up. You gotta step up. Y'all ain't stepping it up. Then y'all wondering why y'all fat.
But yeah, man, I definitely
Let's
think
go, KO
Benavidez,
Chapo. Got that Jeff pack. Huh? You need that Jeff pack, Al. You need that Jeff. Look at this fucking skin. Has my forehead lines ever been disappearing like that? Y'all better stop fucking playing. Lord have mercy. It's that GHK, man. Like tightening that skin. It's just tightening it up. Sorry.
Yeah, we know you on everything in the book, man.
Yo, supplements, baby. Getting right. Trying to lead by example, man. I figure if you see a guy my age looking this great, you can't help but just, you feel me, fix yourself.
Yeah, but I'm working on my stuff, getting myself right, especially for my anniversary coming up.
When's the anniversary? It's my anniversary.
June 26th.
Oh shit. You right. That just fell out that Gemini season, man. You almost would have been in a good little bubble. It's like from May 20th to June 20th. But sign. Where you going? You doing anything special?
Nah, we probably just got out of town for a little bit.
I mean, ain't that special going out of town?
Not too far, because I got to keep an eye on my mother-in-law.
Oh.
So, yeah, right now. But yeah, just out of town, probably like maybe an hour and a half away. So if we have to speed back, we can. But yeah, man. Yeah, so definitely think Benavidez is gonna win. I'm gonna say he's gonna win by stoppage.
Who? Benavidez?
That's hard to believe. No, that's hard to believe because he really didn't get no stoppage at 170, 172. But I believe the power is about to come back. And he's about to show that he got power again. Once you stop, old boy, I'll say maybe in the round, so that's the way I feel about it. But yeah, man, I'm almost got everything ready. All I just need to go do is get this physical, and I'll be ready.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Get right. Don't be like Price, man. I could tell Price gonna drop out, y'all. Price went MIA. Look, yo, what is he? Where you from? Sacktown? Where Price from, Al?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Them Sacktown motherfuckers be dipping off as soon as they get a fight. Remember, Laugh Out Loud Pillow did the same shit. It's like he took a fight, went MIA. It's like, yo, what's up with y'all, man?
Yeah, I was trying to get ready to go down there, but they don't even call in no more.
Nah, but there's somebody else out there. Remember the dude that called in, say he got the whole setup in his garage, and he said he willing to work with you.
Who was that?
Shit, hell if I remember, man. I know that day I did my due diligence. I gave Price the number, I think. Yeah, I gave Price the number. Price asked for the number, so Price might be working and just try to be one of them AB dudes where you like working in silence and you got the big bid. Cause that dude's name is damn, I don't his username is cut out. It just say PTB. But it's Punch Talk. Punch Talk Boxing. Punch Talk Boxing.
Okay.
You ain't reach out to him? You don't remember his call the other day?
Probably wasn't paying no attention to. I probably was working.
You a hater. Pat, why you ain't on the line with your hand raised? This is your show. You asked for this shit. All right, Al.
All right.
Get to work, man. Get that physical day bumped up. Cliff, what up?
What up?
What's good?
Yeah, Al in the Bay. You know, I fuck with Al in the Bay. He seems humble, and I like him a little bit. I would tell him though, 2 days. If you're gonna be doing 2 days, I wish that's why Star you got to be on to give these guys advice. But if you're gonna do 2 days, you probably have to do full body because at least then each of your muscles will be touched twice in a week.
Full body, at least an hour and a half, too. You can't do no 40-minute full body. You got to be in there for at least an hour, 2 hours, because you only working out twice a week. The fuck? I ain't going to do shit.
Yeah. It's not the best, not optimal, but I'm trying to give him at least a path, like to.
Nah, for sure. Listen, there's a path in it because it's a start. That's the path. You at the beginning of the motherfucking tunnel. You see the little bit of light. You know you just got to follow that light. 2 days got to turn into 3. 3 got to turn into 5. 5 got to turn into 6. You know.
For sure. I don't know the man's schedule or not, but see, I already could know how you is, Nush. You like there's two types of parents. There's like you're the one who's like, don't touch the fucking bars on the stair stepper or whatever. Like you don't have no room for people to
cheat,
grow into.
No
that's
cheating.
Not cheating.
It's no baby steps. Jump in the fire.
Yes, there is baby steps. That's the thing. Because if
jump
you
in the fire, goddammit.
Hard
what do the bird? Fast, what do the mama bird? A mama bird. What she do? She fucking slaps her baby son off the. Get the fuck out of here and learn how to fly. You either learn or you die. That's how. Come on, bro. We losing our animal instincts, man.
Yeah, they're soft. The generations is softer, but at the same time, you gotta work with the softies. If you push a nigga
we
too
gotta
hard
mold them softies into this fucking. Look at this fucking hard shit. You gotta mold them, man. Let the motherfuckers be soft. They gonna make you soft.
Nigga, you don't even fucking run. See, now you want to talk on like a real level. Like
bro,
I'm trying to lead out in the
but
bay
listen,
to a good thing. But if you want to talk like you tough,
champ, we can debate this.
Why you not jogging 9-minute miles?
We can debate this.
Why you walking on one? Let's debate.
We can debate this because what I'm doing is more effective for fat loss and fat oxidation.
Oh my God.
What you're doing by running. I can't pronounce that word with a C. It's like you on the edge of catabolically eating your muscle. It all depends on how well you ate before you went on that run. I don't want to tap in my carbs. My carbs are for one thing, to shuttle my nutriments to these fucking guns. Nothing else. I use fat. I use fat for energy. And again, I'm doing this on purpose to show the owls in the world who say they can't go to the gym. You ain't got to go to the gym. This how you lose fat. This
let's debate
you
it.
keep you keep your heart rate right here. Look, my heart rate's going up because I'm debating with you. I gotta.
Yeah, what?
Chill out.
You will take a deep breath.
I
You know what I
am.
mean? Stop
No, you go so I can get my heart rate down.
Talking. This is what's the problem with y'all niggas like you. You want to go there, you want to save it, you want to look good. But I always told myself, and I tell my girl and whomever, what the fuck is the point of looking good if you can't last? If you can't you can't have a good fight, you can't make it out of a tough situation, you can't jog up a mountain, you can't fucking do nothing, but you look good. That's some punk shit. So you want to walk around and get all your muscles look all cute,
Cliff.
all them show muscles that ain't worth a
Cliff,
damn.
you gotta do research,
bro. That's all personal.
Champ.
That's all personal ego to look good. You want to be able to apply yourself.
Yo, back and forth. You gotta do more research, bro. Like this pace, I'm on first of all, I'm on a 12% incline. I have 16 pounds of sand plus the fucking vest. Okay? This pace, I'm building a better VO2 max than y'all bums. Believe me. Believe me. Listen, this is the perfect weekend. Check your flights. Saturday sparring. My wife is flying out. I could go to Orlando. Come test this motherfucking stamina. Clifton, I got half on your flight.
Man, listen.
Exactly. And the Florida boys, Cortez, I ain't challenging you to no fight. I ain't challenging you. Sparring, stamina check. And Cortez wanted to spar, so this ain't me. But this is the perfect time, and my wife is not here. She's going to leave. I'm taking her to the airport. I got the weekend.
Well, see how your shit translate. Why? What's the problem with testing yourself and pushing yourself and being like?
Because I'm not into boxing right now.
Under 10 minutes.
I'm not into boxing. I'm into building muscle mass.
It could be for you.
I'm into building muscle mass right now, and I'm doing it effectively while losing body fat.
That looks decent, but they cannot run 2 miles under 17 minutes.
Bro, what you need to run for? Tell me, what do I need to run for? Who am I running from?
It's healthy, bro. You don't want to just look good. You want to be healthy. You as well. You want to be able to just know, like, you going up a flight of stairs. You got to move furniture one day or whatever the case.
Bro, moving furniture got everything to do with being in the gym.
If you have, no, it's different. The muscles that you build in the gym don't always translate to the real world. Like they don't.
But that's the thing.
Don't.
You're not a dude that. It's not like you're a geek who's learning to lift weights to look better. I was already fighting, bro. What are you talking about? So all I'm doing is adding power, lean muscle mass, getting rid of fat, which helps your cardiovascular. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not Googling, but that's okay.
Can you keep a heart rate of like 160, 170 for a sustained period of time?
Of course. Every time I go to the boxing gym, I got to do that. That's what boxing is, if you didn't know. Do you not use a heart rate monitor? Because this man does. Shout out to Fight Camp. I got mine from Fight Camp.
I use the Apple Watch. So if you
that's not as accurate as a heart rate monitor, homie.
Oh, it probably isn't. It probably isn't. But I feel like you.
But again, you go have a boxing session. You go have a boxing session. You put yourself anywhere from 169, 180 BPS, bro. You tired the next day.
Hell yeah.
Now he's catching up. I don't gotta do that. By doing this 2-3 hour walk with this vest, I get the same thing you getting out of boxing without dying and still able to go to the gym this afternoon and then back to the gym tomorrow. You don't get that. Cardio takes from you. It depletes you. What don't you get?
It does, but
so why would I want to be depleted when I want to be at optimal power so I can always hit the weights and get more muscle mass? Because guess what, Cliff? Muscle burns more fat.
You think Devin Haney is tired after he does his one sparring session?
He's still thinking I'm a boxer. I'm not no boxer, homie.
I'm not making you a boxer. I'm making you a man at your age that can actually do something. That and do it well. I'm not trying to put you at a professional athletic level. All I'm saying is that it's one thing to look good on the beach.
I'm at a body fat percentage. Let me tell you something. I'm at a body fat percentage right now. Homie, I'm at a body fat percentage right now that only 9% of people in America are less than me.
Where's your body fat at right
14.7. 9% of America. Do the fucking statistics, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You look good. That's cool. You know how to get there. That's cool. That don't mean you know what you're talking about.
You have 14% body fat. Where did you get this number? Is it an accurate number?
Of course it's not going to be 100% accurate because I'm using an 8-point Renfro scale, but it's better than not using nothing at all. It's like using I think it's called BPI.
Okay, tough guy. And how long have you been doing your steps, but you avoided lifting weights? When did you start finally get the guts and the gall to go lift up something and put it down? Because you was just stepping for a minute.
Cliff,
you wasn't
Cliff, I don't know. You gotta listen. You gotta listen. You're the one that's wrong. Keep in mind, Cliff, I was in the gym in Las Vegas, right? Keep in mind, when we had Border Wars in Las Vegas, people thought I was flexing. That's because I was in the gym. I got injured in the gym doing shoulders, Cliff, every night. And then I went to Panama and did stem cell therapy and got out of the gym for 3 months. And then I've been in the gym since February. What are you talking about?
Gym again since February. So, but when I used to see you and your girl running up the mountain, you'll park the Corvette, take your shirt off, and run up the mountain on video.
I wasn't in the gym.
Lifting.
Nah.
All right, you was stepping.
Yeah.
Baby steps, nigga. You didn't want to just jump right out and go.
Bro,
start
that ain't no baby step. What are you talking about? Walk.
Yo, did cardio and then
listen to me. Listen to me. Going to Mount Charleston, going to Red Rock. That's not for average men. Don't you know that literally, you can Google it right now, they literally had to go get somebody, a woman, right now from Red Rock with a helicopter. Fuck is you talking about? That shit ain't for average people. Motherfuckers don't even make it through halfway through the trails. I went up Mount Charleston, 8 miles one way. Fuck you talking about?
Did your lady go with you?
No, she didn't go with me. She wasn't there that day. But then I told her, because I found a waterfall, so we went. And did it again.
All I'm saying is,
I'm not your average 46-year-old by far.
You're doing good. I respect where you even is motivating me to go harder.
You need to get harder because I hear you sounding soft.
I can't let you catch me.
I already caught you. I told you the grand reveal is July 7th and 4th. I'm going to show off May 31st because it's my birthday, but July 4th, y'all all going to see that I ain't no fucking liar.
You started on the mountain and you got yourself into a comfortable state and then you went to the weights.
Bro, no, I was exploring Las Vegas, so I didn't deal with weights. I wanted to fucking take the time out to view in person all those beautiful mountains and them amazing trails.
He was sightseeing and enjoying the great outdoors. And then one day you was like,
Cliff,
you know what?
hilarious.
I lost a couple pounds. Pounds.
What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Just issue the challenge already. Just issue the challenge. What's up? What is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? This dude crazy.
Nah, you doing your shit. I really don't have nothing against you. My whole argument is just that there's steps to get where you want to go, and you can't just jump out the window. Or you can, but not everybody can. And some people who you do put that on people, it makes them quit and give up. So you got to get there however you get there.
Bro, there's two types of people here. Doers and quitters. Which one are you?
I'm a doer, but everybody ain't me.
Well, we ain't got time to deal with the motherfuckers. They holding us back.
That.
I need a doer that's gonna give me their hand to help me get further, not a fucking a quitter that's down there telling me to come back down there with them and eat fat shit. I'm good.
You leave the owls and the bays alone then. You ain't, I mean.
I'm just saying, only thing I'm doing is keeping motherfuckers accountable. Don't lie. I never heard of shit fucking taking 30 years to get a physical. Like, yo, Ness, I don't want to fight. Leave me the fuck alone, Ness. That's another thing. Y'all grown-ass men. Leave me the fuck alone, Ness. I don't want to fight in Border Wars. Oh, cool, my bad.
You could find another doctor, but I just scheduled a physical too, and my shit is not until August. I'm like, what the fuck?
Y'all got to get a new doctor,
that's what
man.
They're doing. That's what I'm saying, but I'm going to go to a different doctor because I can't wait until August. Talking about that, text me if a appointment change or someone cancels and shit like that. But they do be pushing you far out there if you're not fucking with the right place. So that's not, he's probably telling the truth. But
bro, if I want to fight, I'm going to get a $150 physical at any urgent care. Whatever y'all charging, I want it because I'm trying to get this shit done. Like, I'm trying to fight.
Around it. For sure. There's definitely ways around it. But Benavidez.
And you could call 12 offices in one day. No, that's too far out. Can you schedule me sooner? Anybody got something soon? Keep calling until you find the soonest one. You taking something a month out. That shit, that screams
I took
doubt.
It just to take it. But I'm going to still find a different doctor. But they be pushing you. It's fucking true. They push my shit to August. But Benavidez, I think Benavidez it's not really can he handle the power. He's a big dude. It's does he have the power, right? Does he have the power to affect them? I don't really think he's he's tough. I seen Benavidez hit before. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that is gonna shell up. And he's big as fuck. Like he might be bigger than Gordo or similar size. I think he wins the fight, but I'm one of the people who think this is gonna be a more competitive fight than others. I feel like Gordo is decent. I seen him beat Chris Billum Smith or whoever that guy's name was, and another guy as well. I think he would beat or give Alpataya everything Alpataya can handle. So I think he's a decent fighter, and I believe he's going to give this dude a good fight, and it will go 12 rounds. But Benavidez, he's just that a better, you know what I mean, a better fighter, a better he comes from better stock. I got him winning the fight, but it's gonna be tough. And I don't really want Benavidez to stay in that division either. I would like him to go back down. It seems like he can never get a fight, and I was listening to Bernie the boxer. Actually, he felt like you, like Benavidez didn't. He should have kept himself in mandatory. I never agreed with you on this, but I'm starting to come around to it. That Benavidez should have kept himself as the mandatory for Canelo, and he should have did the same thing and with Bivol and forced those fights, and did instead of keep jumping up classes to get these belts versus no names that we don't really care about. We want to see you fight the best of the best, and you might have to force their hand for whatever reason. People don't seem to sign the contract when you're next in line, but you got to stay there and you got to make it happen, David, because you ain't never gonna get the fights like this, and you ain't gonna move up and fight fucking Usyk, right? So this is you're in no man's land at cruiserweight. So I don't like you there. Go back down and make Bivol do what he got to do, and that's how I see it. But yeah, man, I don't got much
Yo,
left, so you could go to
you
the
ate
next guy.
breakfast?
No, I fast. I only
Oh,
eat 18
all right.
hours a day. I
You
eat
know I was
from
about to call
5
you the P word.
to 11.
If you'd have answered anything about fucking breakfast, you'd have been the fucking P word.
I would have been a
real quick.
pussy. Well, I ain't
Real
a pussy, nigga, because I only eat
Real
5
quick.
p.m. to 11 p.m. Nigga, real nigga
Damn,
shit.
you eating at
Fast.
11 p.m.?
And I've been to the gym. Yes, I don't
But what time
believe
you
in
wake
you
up
can't
though?
eat before.
But what
I
time
don't
you waking
believe
up?
in 2:30 a.m. I don't believe in not eating before you sleep. I don't see the problem in that.
Cliff, wait.
You know I work a
Cliff,
split shift like you.
but
Go ahead, ask the question.
so when you how you get your sleep? Because I mean, 11:30 you're eating, 2:30 you're working. That's like 2 hours.
I told you I eat from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. is my window. 18 and 6, that's my fast. 18 and 6. I eat 6 hours out the day. 18 hours out the day I fast. Don't that make sense?
Nah, I hear you, but
5 p.m. to 11 p.m. is my eating window.
I hear you.
Right?
I hear you. Yeah.
What
I'm
you
just saying.
what are you
I'm just
confused
saying if you
about?
eating that late, you know, your body isn't really recovering. It's digesting while you're sleeping.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
that's
logical.
my girl says the same thing. She tries to tell me that it's not optimal because now my body is digesting and that's taking
Yeah.
energy when it could all be going to recovery.
And it could be
y'all
going to
real
fat
scientific.
oxidation.
But don't I look good with
Back
this
in the
program?
day.
So it works
No,
for
no,
me.
send new pics. We ain't gonna be letting you get off those fucking 2012 pics, man. Get out of here.
I got a new pick coming for you.
Yeah, because that shit was 2012, homie.
Today.
That shit was 2012. We can't be
that
falling
was
for
not
that.
no damn 2012. That's I was like 20 years old.
Update that,
but that was
and let me
the
know.
pandemic. That was the pandemic.
Bro, that's like 8 years ago.
It was 5-6 years ago. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
What you
can
weighing
change in
these
5 to
days?
6
Because you
years.
lied a year ago. You lied about your age.
I lied about my age.
I mean, excuse me, weight. Thank you for repeating that. Weight. I said,
No,
what's your weight
I
these
weigh-
days? Because last year you lied about your weight, remember?
No, I don't remember lying. I wanted to get down to under 200, but I weigh 215. And in those pictures you see,
Yo, you
I was
funny.
between what?
I remember
What's so
that
funny?
number.
In
You
those-
still at 215.
Yeah,
You
I'm at
faking it.
215.
You
But
faking it. When the last
every
time you was on the scale, Cliff?
the last night, me and my daughter was on the scale, and I jumped on there with all my clothes on, and I still weigh 216 with all my clothes on. I was like,
Damn.
"Ooh, I'm locked in."
That's what's
and
up.
she was like, she's the one who isn't as locked in, and I'm trying to get her back on her game.
Your daughter or your wife?
My daughter.
Because you say your
My
daughter.
daughter's 19.
Oh,
yeah, my
damn,
daughter's 19.
You got a 19-year-old?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had her at 17.
Wow. I was a little bit older than you with my first. Just a little bit. Salute, Cliff, man. Appreciate you. Mike, Omaha, what up? Discord available, X Spaces available. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It is free. Helps with the visibility. What's good, Omaha? Mike.
What's happening, Nestor Gibbs?
What up?
Man, you and Clifton, man, y'all niggas need to exchange numbers and start texting and shit on the back call, man. that nigga be calling and having whole conversations and shit.
Y'all don't hate on Cliff.
I fucks with Cliff, but damn, nigga. Hey, Ness, you a motherfucker, though. Now, you let your wife go out of town without you, bro?
Yeah, man.
I
gotta work. I gotta work. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, because you know that's what I always do. I didn't like it. Y'all know I tell y'all that all the time.
Hey, bro, I don't even think about no sneaky shit. I would be bored as
But
fuck,
this the
bro,
thing.
my wife was gone.
This the thing. She know I don't like that. She can hear, no matter how far these two offices are, she know I don't like it, right? So since we've been together, which is like 8 years now, she ain't done none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this a trip. She going with her moms and her two sisters.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
you know, so it's like whatever. I still was mad. I'm that type of man. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? You about to go? You about all the work we putting in it? I was this dead ass shit. I said like all the work we putting in the gym. You about to go put a bathing suit on with them? Like I was dead ass mad. I'm mad. Like you know what I'm saying? But you gotta It's not my fault. My friends are pieces of shit. You feel me? And don't got passports or can't afford to fly. Like some stupid shit. So I don't do guys trips because my guys is never really on point. They not on point.
You going out the country? You going out the country?
They going to Puerto Rico. They going to her mother house.
Yeah. Oh, she wicked.
Her mom want to go see her family, so they taking their mother.
Oh, we should have no excuses about no late night shows or nothing there.
I mean, there's not going to be, bro, I've been doing shows every day, and I've been really focusing on doing that. But secondly, there will be more excuses because now I got to handle 2 dogs by myself, plus cook for myself. Yeah. Like right now, she already made my shake, my eggs, my chicken. I just got to walk over there and get it.
You about to be struggling. You about to be
You know I'm going to be struggling. I'm going to have to cook for myself. Make shit for myself. It's gonna be fucked up over here.
Oh yeah, you about to go through it, Ness.
Hell yeah.
Gonna be stars, none of y'all niggas this week. Y'all better be careful these next couple of days. Y'all boy gonna be get kicked out of this motherfucker, man. Shout out to the motherfucking squad though, man. What happened with Price, man? He getting cold feet.
Price, ever since he signed up to fight, first he be MIA. I don't know. He don't be calling in like he don't be on our head, boy, like he used to be.
All that talk fast, you get, nigga. The fuck? Talk to the motherfucking squad though, Nest again. You know I had to call this motherfucker and talk some shit. What was we talking about? What was the topic of the show? Was it Benavidez?
David Benavidez. Can Benavidez handle cruiserweight power?
Man, we're gonna see, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not a big fan of how David Benavidez's body looks in the ring, bro. I'm not a big fan of that. I hate the way it's like, do you really work out, nigga? I feel like
he looking better though. I feel like he looking better. They got him working too.
Same, bro. He always look the same, bro. I feel like if you a professional athlete, professional, you get paid millions of dollars to be a professional athlete. Over time, you do a year, 2 years, and you really dedicated, you're going to start seeing some definition, bro. You're going to see some shit. I don't care what kind of genetics you got, or, man, you're going to see some shit, bro, especially been at the high where he at in life, man. Come on, it's something ain't right, bro. I think he might be just better than every fucking body. He can shrink himself down to a size and be better, like just be bigger. Cause he's not in fucking shape. You can't tell me David Benavidez dedicated his life to working out and really putting all his effort to boxing. I don't see that shit in David Benavidez. I really don't. His body don't show that shit, man. I just hell to the no. Don't show me that shit. So we're gonna see. I feel like in these next couple years, a lot of these young niggas, one by one, it's gonna be like one by one, they all just gonna start falling off. Like it's gonna take another loss for you. None of these little niggas gonna finish fucking undefeated, nothing like that. Cause I don't feel like I don't feel like they dedicated to the sport like that. They dedicated to getting that paycheck, and that's what's gonna fuck them all up. And that's what Floyd fucked the game up, because these niggas want the money. They're not hungry for the sport no more. And that's what they all gonna fuck up. They all gonna get exposed for that shit. And that's starting with Shakur, Dev, honestly, Dev is the only one that really, I feel like he really about that money, but I feel like he really dedicated to the craft though. And Shakur might be too, but I don't like the way Shakur be talking, man. He talks scary to me, and that's my little nigga. He talks scary as fuck, man. He said something about
What you
Dev
mean?
when he said he was on that show with that dude, he was talking about he'll fight Dev at 144. Nigga, Dev is a 147 champ, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about with this catchweight shit? Get that shit out of here, shit, Kurt. 3 pounds ain't shit, nigga. If you gonna talk about the nigga, fight him at that class to try to get that belt, or just keep his name out your mouth. Like, that shit don't make sense. I hate the way he talk. And then in the same sentence, he'll talk about how bad he is, how good he can do this and that. But why, nigga, Dev is good too. Why you want this nigga at a fucking catchweight at 144? It's crazy to me. And then when they ask him what fight you want next, he don't want to answer it, but we all know it's fucking Tank. Niggas like, nigga, come on, bro.
I mean, I think
don't
there's
like
a
the way he
clip of him
moving.
saying he wants Tank.
I know it is.
In that interview with Arrow.
I know, but he didn't say his name at first. He said, I think y'all know who it is. Yeah, but he was like, I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all already know who it is. And then dude was guessing, then he said Tank name, and then, you know what I'm saying, he kind of said, yeah. But it's like, nigga, come on, man, with that 144 shit. That's the shit I don't like. And now if he was trying to do that with Tank, maybe, but not Dev, bro, because Dev is at 147, he a fucking champ. No, you can't do that, Shakur. No, you're not respecting that shit. I'm not buying this, Shakur. If something going on with Shakur, he gonna expose himself. He better chill with all that damn talking. He talking too much. Now he willing to fight Conor Ben now. He seen Conor look a little vulnerable. He don't care. He'll fight him at 147 now. He sound like, yeah, no, hell no, Shakur. You know what the fuck going on. Shout out to the motherfucking squad, though. Next to keep doing your motherfucking thing, my boy. How long is the show gonna last today? How long you thinking, though?
I mean, it's going to go no longer than 12. I got to take my wife to the airport.
Damn, I mean, we got like 2 hours. Come on, y'all call in. Y'all call the fuck in. Next on this motherfucking gig. You got the Border Wars show tonight too, though, huh? See, I don't be liking the Border Wars shows, Ness. Cause you don't be
gotta dedicate time to the amateurs, man.
I know, man, but let me call it instigate sometime. You don't pick up when I be on that motherfucker.
Bruh, you don't want to fight. You can't be talking about people that fight when you don't want to fight.
But you need an instigator.
They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear a motherfucker that fought be humble. Not a dude that ain't gonna fight can't get humble.
Man, you need an instigator on there, man. Let me
I
call
hear you,
in.
man. I hear you.
Like
We're going to put it to a vote.
I only need 3 minutes. It's only a little 3 minutes. I ain't got to get no Connor. Let me get a little 3 minutes of talking shit and get in and out, man. You know what I'm
we
saying?
going to put it to a vote. We going to put it to a vote.
No, it's all good. It just be feeling like I'm not included, man.
Man, you always included.
No, not on Wednesday night show. Y'all niggas leave me on stuck. I was like, damn. He said, nope, only Border Wars fighters, nobody else allowed. That's how that should be too, man. It's all good, though. I'm TPV for life, Nested Gibbs. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, man. And call in, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Help is on the way. And shout out to the squad. Shout out to the whole squad. Shout out to my boy T-Bug Crawford. They try to give my nigga a $72 fine for speeding. Fuck them niggas, man. Pull the gun out on my nigga. That shit don't even look right, man. That's bullshit. You didn't see that shit?
Fuck,
you should pull that shit up, Ness. Pull that shit up. Let people see how they did my dog. He didn't do shit wrong.
Yo, K-Banger, you on the line? He ain't on the line, bro. I
Hey, but
tried
shout out to the
to
hoes.
make that
He is on, bro. He on now.
Richard Steele
He
fight.
on.
Where?
Can't bang on. He just clicked on
Oh.
Discord. He literally just clicked
Let
on.
me get to him, man. Damn.
All right. Shout out to the
Bruh,
squad,
this
though.
some
Keep doing your
bullshit.
motherfucking thing.
I even said we'll pay half his flight. Cause dude, Christopher Matthews said, yo, the Prodigy, he wanted to smoke with K-Banger. Then he hit me like, bro, these flights is bananas. And that's something we already fucking knew because it's 4th of July, bro. You come into a vacation state on a vacation time, national holiday. Short, bottom, whatever the fucking phrase is. Long story short, flight like 780 something. I'm like, bro, we gonna pay half. Let's just go, let's lock it in. He's like, all right, let me talk to the coach. They still said no. I'm mad. And I get it, because now, I mean, that ain't helping the coach, but at the end of the day, we need the fighter. We need the fighter. Damn, that's the fight I wanted to make, bro. So tight right now. Banging out's the fight I was waiting on, man. He said he willing to pay somebody a $50 fee, but obviously he can't make it. I'm tight.
Man, that sucks, bro. I was looking forward to that too. You know, he got
That's
a little
the
good
one.
style. It was a good little style. He could box a little bit. So it would have been a good.
He got
it would have been.
He got the Las Vegas storyline. That's the one I wanted. Damn, my bad.
Yeah. Damn, man, that sucks, bro. Damn, fuck it, man. What can you do? Damn, bro, that shit just got me tight. Well, that's all right, man. What can you do?
But I got Coach Jason looking for something too.
Yeah. I know. We working in the background, man. We gonna be there. I'm gonna start looking for my flights. Probably like next week. I've been looking. It's not looking that appealing right now.
Yo, try Tampa, man. Try Tampa. Obviously, I keep telling y'all, Orlando, vacation state, they know what you're trying to do. So just drive from Tampa. Say that money. Yo, it's like for people who be like, yo, I'm not gonna get a car because I'm gonna jump in an Uber. You about to spend at least $65 in Ubers. You know what I'm saying? That's one day of a fucking car. So you might as well just get a car. Depends too. Depends, because I promise you, everybody know I posted my little Jeep Wrangler I got for $4 a day in Orlando one time.
Nah, for sure. We got rented a car. The car that we had got it on Turo for like, I think it was $22 a day, Ness. It was a good price, you know. We did on Turo. I'm not worried about that. It was just, you know, like the driving will be. I just never thought of it. Tampa would be good.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta check the flights. If it make more sense, Tampa's better, man.
Yeah,
that shit only an hour and a half away. Y'all could do that at night maybe to make it even less, because I'm telling you, nighttime traffic is so much sweeter.
Absolutely, man. Damn, but we live tonight though, right? Border Wars, right?
For sure, man.
I'm locked in on that. Yeah. I'll be locked in on that, man. Yo, give Mike some slack, man. It's all right, man. Let him join the crew for a little bit, man. He great for the show, man. Let him instigate.
No, for sure. But you know, it be guys that fight. Like James fought. Cool. He ain't coming back, but he fought. He know what it feel like to get punched in the face, and he was forced to quit, right? So it's like he got a right to talk. He took them punches.
Yes, sir. And Price, man, call in, bro.
Where he go, bro?
Man? Like,
put Price on the milk carton, man.
Oh, shit. It's not even about. We don't even gotta talk about Border Wars, man. We could just, you know, call and talk about the show, man. You know, you great for the show as well, brother.
On your head, boy. What happened to that?
Yeah. Ness got you on. Definitely Ness is doing it to you, right? He double guessing, thinking about what to call in. Come on, Price. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to call my little fit team and shit.
You the man,
God bless
champ.
you, man. You already know I'll be live in tonight, man.
I'm gonna have to make a post. I'm gonna have to start posting every morning. Tell my guy to, yo, we looking for a chubby weight, man. 5'10", 260, 220. 5'10" to 5'6". What up? Wanted to make a post, bro. We need to get this thing going. It's like 80, 70, 79, 78 days left. Suleiman the Scholar, what up?
What's up, Nesta? How you doing?
All good.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but I think Benavidez could adjust to cruiserweight, bro. And he's a volume puncher. He's not gonna get tired there. And he's coming in. He's coming in cruiserweight dimensions anyway by fight night. You know what I'm saying? So he's a volume puncher. He got the stamina. He's real fast. That fight right there is gonna be easy because the guy is durable. He's gonna go the distance. He already going the distance with some fighters. He stopped Anthony Yardy, so he's already acclimated to that style of fighting. He probably just gonna take that belt and the Joe Patara fight. I don't know. I don't think Joe will try to fight, but the other guy, the WBC champ, might try to. So if not, he go back down to 175, vacate those belts and go back to 175. He just wants to be a 3-division champ, in my opinion. There's more money to make all around in a 175. I don't think he's gonna go to heavyweight right now or bridgeweight. I don't think he's gonna touch those weight classes. And it's true what you're saying. Like, a lot of running, it affects the knees too. You know, you didn't mention that. You know, if you do a lot of this road work,
Bro, I've already said that 1,000 times, and dudes will argue with me that that's not
people
true.
That running like a marathon running, sprinting on the thing, and then they're not running long distance. They sprint like for like two laps, and then after that they running they barely walking. You know, they just they want you to do what they do. They sprint for 2 laps, and that's it. They're not doing long distance running. And if you could actually jog slow on a treadmill and not get no injuries, and still be ripped and have condition. You can't. You know, you have to be in really good shape to run like 6-9 minute miles on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? That's an hour right there, and you get off. You know what I'm saying? That's almost an hour, and you get off, and you drenched with sweat. So now you got to run to the shower. You know, it's a lot of preparation. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be dedicated. And then it's the way you run, too. You got to run on a treadmill.
Drenched with sweat, and guess what else? You're starving. Doing this, you don't get hungry. That's what they don't get. You go for a 3-mile run, you hungry. So it defeats the purpose. You battling with your brain. You telling your brain, let's not eat, but then you're going for a 3-mile run where your body naturally needs food and the nutrients.
You deplete of nutrients, stuff like that, like salt and all that. And that it's true. Like these guys do tend to overeat because they're relying on the running. And then let's say they don't run, and then also like you might lose the weight. Sometimes you might not because you might hydrate back. You might hydrate it go back. So the walking is cool. You're not injured. You're not getting injured. Maybe later on you could do a little jogging. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like killing yourself running because it depends. You're not doing no combat simulation. You're not doing no combat training. You're not even boxing. You know what I'm saying? You're like doing like a little light boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him,
you're not
Suleiman.
fighting,
Tell him.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So at the end of the day, back to the topic with the situation with David Bader, I think he's gonna transition excellently, bro. And that guy right there is a good fighter. He's managed good by his wife. You know what I'm saying? She managed him, Gilberto Ramirez. But Gilberto, he's managed by his wife. But I think there's levels to this, man. And we seen that this weekend. I think Benavidez is a higher level than he is. He's a much higher level. He's gonna have problem dealing with Benavidez' speed. Benavidez doesn't even get tired. In the later rounds, that guy's gonna be spent. He's gonna probably be breathing hard. Benavidez gonna have crazy stamina. He's gonna be connecting. He's real accurate. You know what I'm saying? And he's more hungry, in my opinion, because if that guy was hungry, he would have been a unified, he would have unified with the guy in the WBC. He would have done power moves to get Jay Patai in the ring with him. He didn't. He knows Jay Patai has been forced to feed on a European type of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, yeah, so you don't know who's on the undercard of this fight, Benavidez fight? They haven't talked too much about the guys on the undercard.
Yeah, man, I hate when they wait this long because that helps sell the fight, but it's probably because there's no money for the undercard. But so far, Armando Resendiz, Jaime Munguia, that's a good fight. Isaac Lucero versus Alan Gutierrez. Never heard of Gutierrez, but he's undefeated, 30-0, one draw. And then, we got the return of Oscar Duarte taking on Angel Fierro. That's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger. So there's going to be some good action right here. Jaime versus – that's actually – these are all fights that these guys are going to see each other in the center of the ring. It's good matchmaking.
So you think Arturo's getting a good purse for that fight? Because he's going to fight Jamie. They probably give him – no, Arturo Rosales. You think he's getting a good purse? Is he getting a good purse for that fight?
I would hope, right? It's a good pay-per-view. He's fighting Jaime. Can't be getting a bad purse.
Okay, that's good. I want to see that fight. I hope he could pass that fight. If he passes that fight, then we could see him, go to the next level. Maybe put him with Osley in a unification. Osley got 2 belts now, the IBO and the IBF.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Wait,
Yeah.
thank you for having me on. I don't want to overstay my
Is
welcome, brother.
Resendiz full champ though?
Yeah, he got elevated to full status. He's WBA champ fully. He was interim when he
He
beat Caleb
is.
Plant.
He is.
He got
He
elevated,
is.
and then he got a see-through. You didn't see the video that he did? That he went to some dude that does cases for the belts, and they gave him they presented him a see-through case. So he walks in the gym, he brings his belt with him, and you could see through it. You could see through the case, and you see the belt. So he got the full WBA status. So like that would be like excellent if he gets a fight with Osti, bro. But Osti's crazy big though. Osti's crazy big. He's European, but that's two more belts right there. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Or the winner of Canelo and Billy. That, we gotta have a unified champ. We're already accustomed to having a unified champion at 168. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for having me on, brother, and continue to work out, brother. You're a role model to all of us here. I was telling a guy in my job that he should get one of those treadmills. He got a job in Homeland Security now. He's gonna be working in his house. So I said he should talk to, find out from you, see if he could talk to Link and get that treadmill.
Oh yeah,
that
man.
walking treadmill that you got.
Walking pad,
I see
baby,
you, my
nice
brother.
and small. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Cliff need to get the vest. All you fat ass truck drivers, throw that vest on. Every time y'all walk to the. Man, I've been out the game so long. Remember, what is it? Intake? That's the wrong word. I guess the dispatcher does the best I could come up with right now. To either get that order or deliver something. Got that vest on, man. Make them steps count, Cliff. Make them steps count. Talking about he's still 215 a year from a year ago. We don't believe you, Cliff. With that updated picture. Bandero. Thought you was going to duck out on me, Bandero. I did this show for you, man.
Champ. You already know, champ. TBV for life, bruh.
Let's go.
No, because I had to do some stuff at the same time. So remember, I'm on 2 crutches at the minute because of the operation.
Damn, 2 crutches?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's slow, but it's coming back. It's coming back. I just have to do this rehab every day. And be patient, bro. That's what it is, man.
I thought you was going to say the other B word.
I might be on that peptide soon, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you was going to say the magic B word. The BPC 157 is what he missing, man. You see my boy OC already took the boot off.
Yeah. I heard.
Hey, man, y'all keep playing games, man.
Hey, does this because I know you do love walking, so obviously like you're burning a lot of fat, but like, cause you said you're gonna be back in boxing, right?
Nah, I ain't been in the gym since the last story about the gym. I ain't trying to lose no fat. I mean, no muscle, man.
So how you gonna? Do you not say you're going back to boxing though?
Maybe one day. I got to get the body I'm seeking first.
Yeah,
right now the focus is on, getting that 6-pack at the end of the day. With boxing, I just lose too much weight, bro. And like I said, you're hungry. One training session in boxing, and you have to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I don't know.
It's not. I think it just.
That's why they cutting weight, bro. Like, that's why they never at their natural weight, because they never letting their body fully grow, right? They running all them goddamn miles. They tearing into their muscle. Motherfuckers 5'10", 135. You know that shit ain't right. That's all them goddamn miles you running. You tearing into that muscle. Keeping yourself small.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like the walking, like obviously you burned a lot of fat. But I think it still makes you hungry at some point. And when you do
bro, my heart rate, cause I'm talking to y'all and I'm on a 12% incline. I'm at 101. 101. Ideally 98 would have been good, but this ain't bad. Believe me, this ain't triggering nothing to eat. And by
Yeah, but
walking
it's
at this pace, you're forcing your insulin to stay low, teaching it to stay low. And when insulin is low, cortisol is low. And if cortisol is low, the doors to fat oxidation are unlocked. Then you can actually use fat for energy versus your body seeking quick sugar and carbs for energy.
Yeah, that's what it is when you do the boxing. Is the sugar that your body asks.
Exactly. It
First.
goes
It's not
straight
like-
to your glucose first, then it attacks your fucking muscle. Ain't nobody
It's
got
not
time
like-
for
it's not
that.
hung-
We trying to get pumped over here. We trying to be like jacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like obviously, yeah. The walking is the best for burning fat. Like without burning, without
Bro, I've been walking
using all
since
your-
6 in the morning. I'm not hungry. But my mind also knows that when I'm done, I am gonna eat. Almost 200 grams of protein. My shake will be like 106, and my breakfast will be like another fake breakfast because I don't eat breakfast, but it'll be like another 100.
Yeah, because you're active, but when you lose the fat, you get hungry. Like you don't get hungry only because like you walk, like you get hungry by just burning fat. So even when you think, your brain use fat when you think. Do you know that?
Say again, I'm sorry. You say even when you're active, your brain uses fat.
No, I mean like you don't only lose fat by being active like physically, like even the fact that your brain like so your brain also needs like for you to have fat in the body. So even when you think you're working
Believe me, I got enough fat, bro. I ain't nowhere near that. I just watched a video. Shout out to that guy, Jeff something. He actually, and because there's you can Google and see, what's 20% body fat look like, and you're gonna get a million pictures of what that supposedly looks like. He actually weighed everybody, man and female, showed you what that really looks like, with DEXA scan and the BIP scan. Oh shit, why I did that? Fucking X Spaces always disconnects. We lost them. But anyway, he showed you what that really looks like. So I know that my 14.7 is fake compared to that. Or it might not be because honestly, he showed 12 and that's where I want to be. And I don't think I'm too far. But it had me thinking of Brandon Maurice, who's on my road to 7%. That is almost unattainable. And I was going to send Brandon that video because he gives you the statistics, the number of people. Shout out to Flexing and Stepping. I love it. Why that avatar look like I'm a fucking Call of Duty dude or something? Like that's a Call of Duty avatar you just created with my own picture. Shout out to you. But, yeah, Brandon talking about road to 7%. 7%, he got to go see that video, bro. And the dude gives you the statistics of how hard it is to keep it, how many people in the world actually do it. Bro, crazy. They did a study of out of 9,000 people, and only one person was under 12% body fat. Out of 9,000.
Are you still on the harding?
You know it, bro. The fuck?
That's like that definitely like that definitely makes you hungry. That must be the one that
Nah. See, it's different for everybody, I feel like. I had to tell my AI that. My AI is like, oh, no, you smoking pot. That's no good. You're going to get the munchies. And I'm like, yo, I don't get munchies. Shit.
What the fuck?
Shit told me the same shit again. I was fucking arguing with my AI. Yo, weed is a suppressant for me. I could smoke right now and not be hungry for another 2 hours. Honestly, remember, until I started this diet, I was not eating until 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I changed that because that's not healthy. Because going past 12, now obviously you're not. That's why I looked at skinny fat. You're tapping into your muscle, and you're spiking your cortisol. Your cortisol is spiking because it's like, oh shit, we're not gonna eat. So now it's storing fat.
Yeah. But that's probably why you were losing fat, like you were losing weight super fast because you were like walking all day, and at the same time you were smoking and not eating.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why you're probably like, or like using like.
See, look, Juice 06 said is an appetite suppressant for him too.
Damn,
Yeah, some people it triggers that ghrelin hormone and makes you want to eat, but I feel like that's weak people. You weak.
What do you mean? That's normal people.
Because no, that's weak, bro. That's rookie stages when you first start smoking. Ha, you laughing? Ha, smoke. Everything's funny. Oh my God, I want to eat. Oh, this tastes. Nah, bro. Yeah, I use weed to stay focused. I smoke, read. I smoke, prepare for my show. I smoke, work out.
I used to have a friend like that. He used to smoke before like actually doing his like homeworks.
Yeah, these people like smoke to fucking eat potato chips. That's never, ever been me. I told you it was me. I used to be the guy with the M&Ms in the bed.
Yeah, but everybody, I guess people are different, man. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all weakness because it's look. How long ago did I say I quit M&Ms?
Why you have to call it weak, though? That's just
because think about it. How long ago did I say I quit M&Ms? Cold turkey. I just said I'm not eating them no more because they're not helping me get to my goal. Like, people don't know how to do that. They're like, oh my God, look, we just went to Costco and I see the M&Ms and I just gotta have it. Nah, that's not me. That's just not me.
That's just determination, but that's not like.
I mean, determination, will, pussy. I don't know. One of those they're not me. I'm not doing it. It's the same thing with sugar. I've been said no sugar, no added sugar. We don't even buy white sugar. Actually, that's a lie. We had to buy some because my parents came, and my dad still takes regular sugar.
No, you locked in. That's what it is, bro. You're determined. That's
no, but those are also things that I cut out before I locked in my diet. So locking in the diet, that just made it easier. But like the snacks, I cut that out. The sugar, I cut all that shit out.
Yeah, man, that's the good thing, bro. These are the bad thing because you see what it is like you're determined to cut on something that it's not good for you.
Yeah,
that's where it's a thought process too. It's not like it's not like you're not doing it just to do it. You're doing it because you know that's.
You wish, natural. Talking about a stash. Listen, the way to look at it is this: your protein shake is your candy. Your protein shake is your sweets. That shit is already sweet. And I told you that Fruity Pebbles is out this world. I can't believe they ain't get sued. They should be sued because that shit tastes exactly like Fruity Pebbles. They were so good, I bought a vanilla and my wife bought a chocolate. So I bought a vanilla to make protein snacks. If I want. But I'm not even on that level where I need a snack. I'm not making shit. My snack is my protein shake. I'm about to have that right now once I'm done.
Yes.
With this
can I ask you something?
Weighted vest walk.
How long you plan to be on that stuff for?
So watching the day's video, depending, because I don't know what percentage I'm gonna get to. I don't know what percentage I'm gonna get to. It's all about the look that I'm looking for. So depending on that percentage, that depends how long you can attain it. Some things are attainable, some are not, and then it all depends on genetics. Like there was a guy, that motherfucker was 7 or 10%, which is something that is not really easy to do, and let alone sustain. That is more people doing it for shows like Star, like she's about to have a competition. So for that week or that time, she's 7, and women is different. That percentage would be different, but for that particular time, this competitor would be 7 or 10. But genetically, there's guys that can attain it. I'm talking too much. My shit raising.
And then, like you're gonna have to maintain it. So let's say
I gotta see where I'm at, right? I gotta see if genetically, I am one of those guys that can have a low body fat percentage and attain it, or am I one of those guys that to be that low, it bothers me. You're angry. You're aggy. You always thinking about food. I don't want to be that guy. So you gotta trial and error. As I go down, I'll realize.
You're still kind of on that trial period in a way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to the topic, man, real quick. Yeah, I think people are sleeping on this fight for some reason. I don't know why. But Benavidez is my favorite fighter, bro. because he's got like he's my dog. But I'm not sure about the stoppage. Like I got him winning, but I'm not sure about the stoppage. I think like you know, it, Zurdo is a durable fighter. Like no one stopped Zurdo so far. You know, so like if he managed to stop Zurdo, bro, that's a big ass statement to me. If he does that,
hell yeah.
yeah, that's a big ass statement. If he does, because that's a hard that's to me it's already a hard fight. I don't see like you told me like the bookies that have it at -400 for Benavidez, but that's like I don't think they. Oh no, like I think they just they're probably still looking at that knockout that stoppage on the yard. But hey, listen, he couldn't stop what's his name, David Morrell. And I have to say, I
Yeah,
watched
but
the fight
David,
again.
I think that was more Morel, bro, and his team. Like
that's
he
what I'm
should have
saying.
been saved from himself. That was just a tough guy that didn't want to be stopped because of all the shit he talked. He took a beating, bro. He took a beating. I hate that Callum Smith fight fell apart. I want to see what's left in David. He took a beating.
Yeah.
Katiev put a beating on him too.
No, I think that was that was too early.
Hell yeah, that Katiev fight was too soon. They sold him out. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but they put him in tough.
No, but look at it this way as well, Ness, because I agree. Morel took like quite like that was hard for him, but you have to say that's why the theme or the subject of your podcast is good today, because if you look at it, Morel he still managed to like punch quite like David took some punches from Morel too, like that was rocking him a bit. I looked at the fight.
Hell
again,
yeah,
like,
bro. He buckled the fuck out of him when he rushed in. He got hit with that. I don't know if it was a straight left or whatever, but remember David fucking buckled back, bro. That shit, both his legs bent. So
few times there were more hooks. There were more like right hooks from David. Like he did this 3-2 this 2-3 few times. No 3-2 sorry. The 3-2 hook no 2-3 my bad. He did some 2-3 few times on David that was like backing him up few times. So that's the part where you're saying about like can David take the power from Zurdo? That's a good question, because we know he's gonna like we know David's gonna be punching, but what's coming back? We have to look at this. And yeah, I don't have David stopping. I wish he does. I'm not sure he's gonna stop Zurdo. And yeah, Mike was saying like a good thing about like it's true, like David Benavidez is that he doesn't look like like a bodybuilder type of fighter and stuff like that, but I don't. He's just like I think some people they're just not. It's naturally they're not like that, Ness. Like look at Tyson Fury.
I mean, his body looked good when he was with Memo. It's all about training. But I'm with you. Sometimes I feel it's genetics, but that's what we doing. We're doing the research right now to see is it really just diet. Do people just blame genetics because they don't know how to diet?
No, I think David, the dude is like, bro. The dude train crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, again, train crazy. All that intensity, all that explosiveness causes hunger. How is he eating? What is he eating? Again,
it's like if you just look
you got some people that's eating 7 whole eggs.
No, just look at David. Like look again at his body, like this shape. He doesn't have like a shape of like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Look at the fights when he's with Memo. His shape looks good, man. I wish to get that shape.
I don't know, bro. I think like some.
Oh man, you're gonna make me find a picture of him. What fight was he with Memo, man? Because this fucking guy changes strength and conditioning coaches every fight.
Oh no, I wouldn't know.
Was it the Plant fight?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Plant fight looked good. You're right. On the Plant fight, David looks quite like in great shape. But at the same time, like I don't know, like he was still in 168 for he was still working at 168 thing. Then he has to go like to the 175. So I don't know, like yeah, in the planned fight, David really looked like shape. He had to anyway because Plant was like moving crazy. So, but I mean, like for boxing, I don't think that your body like needs to be that. It, it's just like people like David. They're not like people that circle around a lot and stuff like that. He's just a come forward fighter. So his thing is speed and timing, and that's what Dave Benavidez does. Like he's got his crazy speed when you like put combination together, and he times you like so he counts it like no. I think it's just that's his style. I mean, like look at the Anthony Yard. Yard is in a great shape. Like he looks like bro. He's like kind of the perfect body, but it doesn't always help you in a boxing match. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but I think y'all had a
yeah,
late start too, bro. No big amateur background to speak of.
yeah, I suppose so.
And
Yeah, man.
obviously, now they act like it's a joke, but there was heavy rumors that those guys didn't spar. Heavy. It was plenty of interviews that I did alone with Anthony and with Tundi, asking the same shit and them talking about they do, like simulated pad work and all this shit. Then they start putting out videos. Believe me, I've been following y'all for a while. I get impressed by motherfuckers. Like fitness has always been my thing. That dude made me a fan when I seen him doing muscle ups. That was the first thing I seen was a video that I want to call viral back then for me in boxing of this UK dude with this enormous back doing muscle ups like it's nothing out there, in what looked like a hood. And I'm like, man, who the fuck is this? Just like I'm drawn to Pop Smoke. Are you, I guess there's nothing wrong with being drawn to what you're used to. You feel me? That's where I come from. Dudes with braids and people doing pull-ups and playing basketball outside. Like, it was a different era for me. So I was drawn to Yard for that. And then I found out he wasn't even, like this deep amateur or nothing like that. So it made it even better for me. It made it even better.
Yeah,
one of them Tevin Farmer type stories.
Like a lot of fighters is like boxing is not only about the muscle. It's more about like your timing and speed is more important than the muscle. Obviously, you need the muscle to be able to take punches and stuff like that. But like, it's like if you have someone that's faster than you, has got better timing than you, you're in trouble. Muscle or no muscle, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But yeah, Yard definitely like he's in shape, bro. But maybe it was too much.
Let me get to Tim Boski. He gonna talk shit about you too. You heard his last call? That Frenchman, he don't represent the UK. Who the fuck is that?
Shout out Tim Boski though. Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah. Real junkyard dog shit.
Yo.
What up, Timbo?
What's going on,
What
Mr.
up,
Gibbler,
Timbo?
man? What's going on? Why you do my voice like that? You. I don't talk like that, blood. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Gibbler, man? I like what I like about your philosophy and a lot of things. Like I said, you like to pave the right way for certain people. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you're very interested in the fitness industry, along with a lot of others. You know what I'm saying? And as for Pat Bandero, we know David's your favorite fighter, Pat, man. You want to bring him a birthday cake with some fucking French candles in it and shit? We know, man. Listen, what do you mean you don't understand why people don't want to talk about this fight and that? It's because it's something that we didn't want. What don't you get, Mr. Pat Bandero? And apart from everything else, this is just boxing, Mr. Bandero. So hopefully you get you get better. Obviously, if I heard that you obviously went through surgery and whatnot. So hopefully you do get better. This is just boxing. It's just passion. And salute to the community. I hope everyone's having a great week and your families are well and healthy. Back to the current situation we have at hand now, Mr. Bandero. We're not pleased with this fight because it's something that we didn't ask for. We asked for Jay Patel. We asked for Better Biev. We asked for Bevo. That's what we asked for. We don't ask for Zurdo. Zurdo should be fighting Patea. But Zurdo, he's a strange one. I don't understand. Do you know the reason? Do you have any reasons why, Mr. Gibbler, the Mexican fans or the Mexican universe of boxing don't really credit the guy for how he should be credited? Because he's got multiple champions on his resume. He's only got one loss to a pound for pound elite guy. So why doesn't he get the credit that he deserves? Do you know why, Mr. Gibbler?
Why doesn't he get the credit he deserves? Are you
From the
telling
Mexican
me?
boxing, from the Mexican boxing universe. I'm
I
asking you.
mean, you know, shit. Based off my years doing this show, the data I could collected based off callers and comments is that he's not a thoroughbred, which would mean 100% Mexicano.
He's not 100% Mexican.
That
I'm sure he's 100%.
in the eyes of some Mexicans, this is not me. Like I said, this is the data that I can collect based off my callers and my comments over the last,
Isn't he from Sinaloa? Sinaloa? Isn't he from there?
Who are you talking about, Zurdo or David?
No, Zurdo, Mr. Gibbler, Zurdo.
I'm
saying, why isn't he getting enough credit? The Mexicans don't really credit him
What
as he
you
should be
mean?
credited as a global champion. He's only got one loss on his resume. That's to a pound for pound elite monster like a Bevo. After that, he's got credible victories over real champions, Chris Billam Smith, Dorticos. The battles with Jesse, the multiple battles with in prime Jesse Hart. So I don't know why he doesn't get credit. David Benavidez, I told you. I like his fighting style. He's a fan-friendly fighter. When I tell the truth about the guy, they say that I hate on him and this and that. No, it's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that I haven't been impressed with certain performances. I give him credit for 2 wins in his whole career, which is the Yard victory and the Morrell victory. I'm not interested in Caleb Plant. I'm not interested in the Durrell. I'm not interested in Andre because where are these victories? The Plant went on to go and get his ass whooped by he was getting whooped on by Mukambi, and then Resendez went in there and destroyed him. And then what happened to Andre? We haven't seen that man in almost 1,000 days. And then he got dropped by Graville, which is okay. That's fine. You can get dropped in boxing. But where's Graville? Is Graville still fighting? Where is he?
He is. He worked his way up. When I was living in Vegas, he worked his way up back to a WBC, like one of those intercontinentals or internationals or something.
Yes.
But
yes.
again, when you don't got a TV promoter, it's very difficult.
And Mr. Gibbler, let's talk some real boxing one-on-one now. You watched that Graville fight. You can arguably say that he lost to Graville. He lost. That's why he rematched the man straight away. And that's his only one defense of the WBC belt that he had in that division. He didn't fight everybody in there. He didn't fight. He skipped over all the multiple guys that were there before. Okay, I hear that top rank. He tried to get the unifications with Zurdo before. Is that true, Mr. Gibb? Because a whole load of I got close sources that tell me that he tried to go over the top rank to get the unifications, but he couldn't get out of his contract or whatnot with the PBC at that time.
Who couldn't get out their contract?
Benavidez. He tried to go over the top rank to get the
he got sued for that, but that was out of his Samson contract, not PBC. It was Samson contract. Samson's the ones that's always had the paper on him.
Okay, cool. So cool. There you go then. See, I give the man credit for that, trying to get it. Because I asked you about a year or two before, Mr. Gibbler, why is this man not ever unified in the division? Why has he not fought the real contender?
Man, Samson, remember when David wanted to unify with Plant, Samson is on record saying the fight wasn't ready and things of that nature. So the fight happened after Plant lost to Canelo because Samson.
And you saw the light. You see, Mr. Gibbler, David saw the light because when they sat him down in the interview and they asked him, "Are you gonna come over to Turkey and play with the big boys?" The man said, "No. I fight for PBC, Al Heyman, this, that." Now he rubbed the sand, he rubbed the Mexican burritos out of his eyes, and he realized where the big money and where the big fights are at with Turkey. You understand? And that's what he's gonna have to do if he wants the big fights. You understand? Because we want to see him against Bieber. Well, at this stage, this is what I'm talking about. I believe the man's career has been technically manufactured, not by his discretion, remember what I said, not by his discretion, just how it is. You understand? And you got stupid callers calling in Mr. Gibbler. What's his name? Cliff. How can you stay up on that phone and say he's bigger than Zurdo? No, he's not. What are you looking at, man? Zurdo is way bigger than David Benavidez. I would like to see how he deals with Zurdo's power. We understand that Zurdo is bigger than him. He is a southpaw. David's dealt with his southpaw before, i.e. Demetrius Andrade, and we saw how he dealt with him. But Demetrius Andrade has different dimensions, different punch placements, different punch techniques to a Zurdo Ramirez. For Zurdo, everything comes kind of obviously more slower. He's more unathletic than a Demetrius Andrade. So I want to see how he deals with the more technical side of Zurdo. It's going to be interesting. They're both going to be coming forward. I want to see if David's gonna have to get some respect from Zurdo. If Zurdo doesn't respect David's power, then he's in for a lot of problems. I believe David should not stay at cruiserweight. I believe that he should move down. But once you've entered the shark-infested waters, which is the cruiserweight division, because there are some big, real hard hitters up there, whether you know them or not, they're punching real hard. It's difference between 175 and 200 pounds. Mr. Gibbler can contest to that. So like I said, I want to see what he does with Zurdo. It is an interesting matchup, but it's just not the fact that the fans asked for Mr. Bandero. We asked for what we want to ask for. You understand? We didn't ask for i.e. example. We didn't ask for Keyshawn Davis and Nahir Albright. We asked for Keyshawn and Devin. We asked for Keyshawn and multiple other guys. Even give me Keyshawn and Ernesto Mercado. Give me that. I'm just using that for an example, because they like to say, oh, you bringing up other guys. No, it's an analogy. It's an analogy. So like I said, we want to see what David does with Zurdo. And if he does get those belts, it doesn't make any sense for him to move back down and fight the winners out of Beterbiev and Bivol. And it's very smart. I say he's manufactured, Mr. Gibbler, because Bivol, you want to fight him now coming off the back surgery. You want to fight Beterbiev when he's almost 42, 43 years old, the same age as Chisora. And then when you beat those guys up, oh yeah, he's the monster. No, I wanted him to fight those guys when they was really there. But other storylines say otherwise. I'm not blaming David for the whole situation, the whole conundrum of what's going on. You get me? Because the man does want to fight. He cares about the fans. David cares about the fans. That's why I do like the man. So thank you, Mr. Gibbler, for letting me state in my piece. You understand? And make sure you have a great rest of the day. And when we talk this real boxing shit, you know what's going on. And salute to Miss Star as well. It's nothing but passion, Mrs. Star, man. I know you're not there today, but in case you're listening, my apologies for the way I came across the other day with my statement. It's just nothing but trolling and passion. So thank you. And if you don't like me, fuck you.
You're funny. Discord available, X Spaces available. Last call. We coming down on the last 40 minutes of the show. If you're trying to call in, now would be the time. As, like I said, I got to go to that airport. So if you want to call in, now would be the time to do it. Let me get to this super chat here. In the meantime, if you're on X Spaces, go ahead and hit me with the retweet. If you're on Discord, share that link with someone. Invite them to the server. We're trying to get past that 2,000 mark. This super chat here. If you're on X Video, go ahead and hit that retweet, repost, quote, retweet. We got everything spicy, pound for pound, #1 in the chat. $5 super chat says, hey, G.I. Joe is the code for 2XL, 10 or 20%. You said 20 yesterday, but the cart was only given 10. Signed up for his membership too. I'm a Wolverine user. Let's go everything spicy. Let's go everything spicy. Let me double check with that. I'm going to actually copy paste your whole text. Watch, he still call me. He knows. I tell him, Jeff, I'm live at this time. He still calls me. No matter any time I text him, he just sees the text and calls. But I'm going to find out because I've been promoting 20% for sure. Gallo Fino times 7, $2. Musty Mike, fight or shut up. You annoying. Clown emoji. Shh emoji. Big Herm Show, $2. Atoma versus Benavidez, heavyweight. Who wins? Test that chin. Man with monocle emoji and I guess emoji starstruck. Yeah, whoa, that's too much for Benavidez. You know, there's some heavyweight fights I wouldn't mind seeing that man in, but that might be too much for Benavidez. Just saying. We got Josh, $2. Mayweather Pacquiao, 2 official as of 10 last night. Yeah, I seen a report that Pacquiao said they've agreed, but Mayweather's been going back and forth with that one, so I don't really know if we should be believing him. You feel me? Y'all see that salmon and egg whites? All protein, man. What's the peptide link? Hold on, champ. Don't forget to use that code TBV, though. You get that discount. I am putting it in the live chat right now. Actually, I'm going to have to change that 20. I got to see. He might have to fix that, though, because I thought we agreed on 20. But link is in the live chat. Power chat. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. What is he saying? Thomas, you're funny, man. I love your comments though, because you make us debate. What is he talking about, Keyshawn here? I can tell y'all not athletes. All athletes would want to get that Albright win official on your record. Key has like 13 fights, and people saying Albright is a step back. Laugh out loud. I mean, they just expected more than that. Toya, what up? I don't see why you stuck on that. You can't see that.
Yo.
What's good?
Morning, that's what's going on.
Chilling.
Hey, I want to say you look amazing, dude.
Thank you.
You're looking amazing. You glowing and shit, nigga. You got the glow.
Leroy.
For sure. You got the glow, man. You looking good, sounding good, everything. But hey, did you see who was that? Dana Eddie Hearn calling out Dana White for a fight?
I seen it, but I ain't know if that shit was gonna be AI, so I ain't watched the video.
No, it's real. That's Eddie Hearn calling out Dana White. Hey, I got Dana White by KO. He gonna knock Eddie ass out. That'd be some good shit to put watch on Netflix.
Eddie actually boxed. He got like 5 amateur fights.
Oh yeah, Dana used to fight too, right?
And there's video of him doing pad work and video of him dropping his CEO Frank Smith with a body shot.
Wow, I didn't know that, yo. That'd be some good shit to put on Netflix though. That'd be a good fight. I would love to see Eddie and Dana go at it.
Yeah, but they not casual. Maybe Dana, but Eddie, the world don't know Eddie. Dana probably I can't debate that. Maybe the world knows Dana White, but Eddie's not a big enough B-side for him. Like he's big in boxing, but you know, do your girls at work know who the fuck Eddie Hearn is?
Hell no. They know Dana White though. They definitely know.
That's
Dana
my
White.
point.
Yeah,
he the wrong dance partner for sure.
But
if they gonna do some pay-per-view shit within DAZN, then that's worth it, because you know DAZN already got boxing people. We gonna watch it. They already got the Misfits and all the weird shit going on.
But I don't know. That just be interesting to me. I didn't know Eddie was really into boxing, he really trains. I didn't know that, but I know Dana, do UFC or used to do UFC. So, you know what I'm saying? That'd look good though. But what was the topic though about David Benavidez?
Can he handle that cruiserweight power?
I don't know. This is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be good. I think I've never seen the opponent fight. I went back and watched a couple of his fights. You know what I mean? But I don't know. This is gonna be good to me. I don't know. I don't like the way David moves sometimes with all that weight. It don't seem like he as fast as he used to be. But I don't know. This is gonna be interesting to see. I really don't have I don't really know about. I can't really say too much about that. But what I really wanted to say to you is, I see James Toney is joining Devin in camp, or he's working with James Toney. Well, how you think that's gonna play out with him in his next fight? I think that's a good look for Dev to work with James Toney.
Wasn't that already happening? I feel like we already had video of them working together and James was like, boy, you bad and shit like that. I feel like
I don't
Bill
know,
Ben
but I
put
just
that
think the
out.
video. I don't know, but I think the recent video, and I don't know how it was back then, but to me, I think that's real good for Devin to work with James Tony. He can show him how to do better counter punching and probably work on some more like turning his punches over. I think that'd be good for Dev to throw that in the camp. So I'm interested to see how it looks. This is my first time seeing it. I don't know if you guys think that already, but this is my first time seeing him in camp with him. So
Yeah, I have seen it, but it's always good when legends give back. That's why I was always mad at Wilder. He got such a big ego. George Foreman wanted to work with him. That would have been a beautiful comeback story. Networks would have picked that up. Wilder would have became a big American heavyweight because he had George, bro. We talking about George Foreman, Grill Foreman George. Like, that was weird.
yeah,
Sometimes you got to
and
work with these legends, man.
yeah, for sure. It's ladies fight week. I just watched Alicia Baumgartner with her media workout. She looking good, looking fast. Today she's looking kind of slow to me, man. I don't know about her, and I think she gonna whoop her opponent. But with her in the Guat fight, I don't know, man. Green looking kind of slow, man. I think she need to work on her hand speed a little bit more to fuck with Carissa, because Carissa kind of fast. Even though I think Carissa lacks combination punching, but she's fast though. She has fast hands, but they just don't look too fast to me, man. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how this goes with this fight with Green. I really want this fight with her, Carissa. So let's get it popping, man. But it's ladies fight week. Y'all tune in. Make sure we support the ladies, man, so we get women's boxing put on the map. And that's all I got for you guys.
All right. That is the last caller. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget you can reach me at The Boxing Voice if you're really, truly trying to get in touch with me. I will respond there a lot quicker than my personal. I'm just never really on it. I'm always focused on the business side of things. Jay August, he said post your work, right? I got to post my food. We got a little border wars chat. We holding each other accountable, and it's fire to see all my guys with their Tupperwares, man, living that life. See, get you a group like that. Get you a group, not a potato chip group where everybody in your group sending potato chips and the new Doritos, man. The latest sodas, man. Nah, get you a group where a guy like OC talking about he lost 10 pounds in about 7 days. And my man Marvin posting his lunch, Tupperware it up. My man, where you can find my man Jay August dropping them pictures of the 7 whole eggs and 4 full avocados. Shout out to him, man, with the 60 miles a week, bro. I don't know how he does it. Burning all that fat off. But they do say avocado and egg yolk is healthy fats for testosterone reproduction. Yo, I'm going to just go ahead and say it because I ain't want to say it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Are y'all noticing this bald spot starting to fill in? I'm going to say it because I want y'all to be like, Ness, see you lying. But y'all see it, right? I just can't wait. If that back one fill in, it's fucking over. It's over. GHK would be the cure of life. Just saying. GHK helps with collagen production, nails, this beautiful skin you seeing, and hair. And bro, I was showing my wife, like, look at this shit. I'm like, babe, am I tripping or is my fucking bald spot starting to disappear? Yeah, y'all can laugh all y'all want, man, but I'm telling you, you're going to be late to the game, and it's going to still be okay because this shit is crazy. It's crazy. Look. Call me a fucking liar. This shit is insane to me. I know the back one ain't there yet because I already had my wife check and I got the barber's mirror. But no, I ain't got no shine. I ain't put no fucking, I ain't even got lotion on, bro. Look, my ankle's ashy. No lotion, bro. This is all workout mode. I'm telling you that GHK something different. It's totally different. We already, at a certain age, we already start lacking and slowing down on the production of copper. Y'all need that in your life, man. He said it's hard to see. All right. Bro, I'm going to get all up in here because I want y'all to tell me no, like, nah, that's you tripping because I don't want this shit to be magic. But I'm fucking feeling like my hair's going back. Look. How much closer you want me to fucking get? Think it's a game if you want to. Think it's a game if you want to. Yo, honestly, everything spicy, I ain't think of ordering a do-rag, but I did say to myself, with this growth, because everywhere else is growing even faster than there. So I'm like, man, I could get a comb over. I could let my hair grow and just keep, brushing to the front and eventually get a hairline again and everything. If that's what I was seeking, I'm not. I've always been a Caesar dude. But, if it fills in, I'm going to be like, oh, shit. Because it's amazing. I was telling my mom, because women have been reporting, look at Jonathan Sims, you're still bald, OG. I ain't say I ain't bald. I said, do you see? Does it look like it's growing in? Come on, bro. My shit was way more bald than that. I wish Star was here. It's all good. I don't need y'all to believe. See, the first thing with anything is you have to have faith. Drop my salmon. You have to have faith, bro. And I don't go off blind faith. I'm seeing the result. If you don't see that here, you blind. You need to get your glasses checked. Look, I'm watching on the playback. I wish that was a turkey. I wish that was the turkey implants. We ain't done that. But all right, we're going to wrap it up. I got about 25 minutes before I take my wife to the airport. Also, Border Wars this Wednesday today, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.